Hey, Shabbat Shalom. It's Brother Paul here. And here in tropical paradise, undisclosed location. Just watched an awesome Shabbat service with Pastor Eric Robinson, the Mission Ministry. And very timely message, much needed. And if I remember, I'll post the link in the description here. Now, it is the Shabbat, and this video is about observing the Shabbat. Now, there's many teachings online about how to observe the Shabbat, so that's not quite this is about. There are others who have already covered this. What this teaching is about is how do you observe the Shabbat when you're out abroad, when you're not at home, when you're traveling, as I am right now. So I'm here at a resort in the tropics. This was a vacation package, so it included airfare, accommodations, as well as food and drink. So what did I do? Today's the Shabbat. What did I do to make sure I could observe Shabbat as I would back at home? So number one, I'm staying in accommodation. It's a paid accommodation, but I purchased and paid for the vacation prior to coming here. So I'm not doing any business dealings on the Shabbat. Now, you have accounts in the Bible where Israelites, or there were inns in Israel and people stayed at the inn. And obviously, people who are traveling would need to spend their time, sometimes during the Shabbat, would be staying somewhere. So this is how I felt was the best way to observe Shabbat while I'm here. So number one, food and drink is included here. Not only are we commanded to not work on the Shabbat, to rest, but we're not to make other people work. Now, I have no control. Most people here at the resort are not Sabbath keepers. There's staff working here. There's people working in the restaurants, the bars, the buffet, serving people. There's maids here cleaning the rooms. So what I did, I can't prevent them from working, but I can remove myself so that they aren't serving me. So I'm not forcing them to work. So I'm here in the room. What I did was, prior to Shabbat, the bars here, all my drinks are included. I can just go anywhere and get drinks, but then I'm causing a server to have to serve me. So I went and bought a bottle of wine at the local gift shop before Shabbat. I'm enjoying some wine. Praise Yah. I also went to the snack bar and got a couple sandwiches prior to Shabbat, brought them back to my room, and I have a refrigerator here, so I made sure I had drinks and food stocked up, so I wouldn't have to go to the buffet or one of the restaurants and be waited on or served. So just like when you're at home on preparation day, you prepare all your food for Shabbat, so you don't have to be cooking, you're not shopping on Shabbat, you have everything done. So I did the same thing here, had everything ready. The maid came and knocked on my door today. Some hotels will have signs you can hang on the door saying, do not disturb, no, you don't need maid service for that day. This particular place didn't. So I was at home and the maid knocked on my door. Excuse me, sir, would you like your room cleaned? And it was cleaned yesterday. I don't need it cleaned today. I said, thank you very much, perhaps tomorrow. And that was it. So the maid's still working. I can't stop that, but she doesn't have to clean my room. So I'm not causing her to work. Then thankfully also, most hotels nowadays have internet or Wi-Fi. So I had my phone, made sure I had my Wi-Fi topped up they give you an account here with so many hours. I made sure that was addressed before Shabbat came in, and thankfully I was able to watch Shabbat service today. So there you go. Just as I would at home, I'm at rest today, enjoying the beautiful weather. I may go for a walk outside, enjoy some sunshine. That's not unlawful. I would do that back home. And yeah, have I covered everything? I want to make sure. So, you know, if you happen to be traveling, you know, maybe this is a question some of you have. What do I do if I'm abroad and it's Shabbat? How do I observe it? You know, there should be no excuses. Sabbath happens every week, every seventh day. Even if you're, let's say, traveling, like you're driving, you know, whether you have a rental vehicle or your own vehicle and you're going to fellowship somewhere. What I've done in the past, especially if I'm traveling a little further and I'm not sure I have enough gasoline, get yourself a gas can for your car, you know, portable gas can. And prior to Shabbat, go to the gas station, fill up your gas tank, and fill up the gas can. And that way, if you're traveling and you don't have to worry about running out of gas or having to go to a gas station and purchase gasoline. And of course, always make sure you pack enough food and drink for the journey or for your stay, so that you don't have to, break Shabbat because, oh my, I ran out of gas, I ran out of food, I ran out of drink, and now you have to rely on the mercy of Yahweh. Yahweh's merciful, but He's not mocked. And if you know ahead of time, He gave us a brain, use it. You know it's Shabbat. We have a preparation day for a reason. So just because you're traveling, it shouldn't be any different than when you're at home. Prepare prior to Shabbat. Make sure you have everything you need, at least within reason. Maybe some things happen that are unexpected, but within reason, you have a general expectation of what's going to occur, and you can prepare for it ahead of time. So, hope this message blesses you and answers the questions you have. And if you have other questions, of course, you can type it in the comment, and I'll do my best to answer you. So, Shabbat Shalom, blessings. I'm Brother Paul, disciple of Christ, DOC. To my brethren, until next time.